I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on GBN, we're uncovering a heartwarming and mysterious tale in a book that you and your children will just love. It is called Grandpa Ray and Bigfoot, Volume 1. It's written by a terrific author. Her name is T.L. Seaman Simms. Set in the wilderness of Selma, Oregon, this story follows a curious grandson determined to reveal his grandfather's legendary secret, his friendship with a real-life Sasquatch. Packed with family fun, suspense, and adventure, this charming book launches a series that captures the imaginations of all ages. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today. We thank the team at Atticus Publishing for helping us put her on TV today. And we ask viewers like you to support authors like her by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing her wonderful book. The links are below this interview. Terry, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you. Glad to be
Great.
here.
Great to have you on the show. This is such a wonderful book. I understand it's tied to stories that your dad used to tell you. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, when I was a girl growing up, we lived in the California, Oregon areas. And Sasquatch was a big thing back then, and sightings of him, you were always hearing about them. And my father was crazy and fascinated with the Sasquatch, was always telling us stories about him, taking us to where there were sightings even. He was a great fan of the Sasquatch.
That must have been fun for you as kids to go to areas where Bigfoot had been spotted. You must have been a little bit like, whoa, Dad, is he going to come out now? Right?
Yeah, it was a little scary as a child, going to these places. We enjoyed it though. It was an adventure. It was fun.
Well, yeah, it's fun being scared, particularly as a kid. That's why people tell ghost stories and stories about Bigfoot and all that. So the history is your dad used to tell you these stories. And what made you decide to say, hey, this would be a great idea. Let me put it down on paper.
Well, he had a stroke where he couldn't talk anymore, and I missed talking to him. I missed his stories because he didn't even tell my children the stories. So I decided to write the book. And I based it
Wonderful.
off of him, and where he lived at the time was in Selma, Oregon. And so I placed the stories there because there was Bigfoot sightings in those areas too, and
Wonderful.
wrote
Well,
my
that's
story.
great. Well, it's a great tribute to your dad. It's a great way to remember your childhood and a great way to entertain children. And like I said, people of all ages. Who is your target audience for this book or this series?
Yes, it's children, young children. Boys love it all the way up to 8, 9 years old. So
Wonderful.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great. Now tell me about your vision for the series.
Okay, yes, I have another one coming out, a volume 2, but I also have Bigfoot comes to the Bayou. That's going to be published here, hopefully this year. And I'm illustrating it all myself. On the first one, I did the illustrations of the characters myself. I'm an artist, a Louisiana artist. So
Mhm.
this time I'll be doing the whole thing myself. The
Wonderful.
illustrations, the writing, everything.
Great. So in this version, Sasquatch will be eating grits and cheese and
And
okra
gumbo,
and cornbread, right?
cornbread, yes.
Exactly. Well, that sounds good. I'm down. I'll go get some of that cornbread and some of those grits and some of that fried okra myself. That sounds
Yeah.
great. So now you're tying your new location or your more recent location to the stories. And how will Sasquatch or Bigfoot explore the bayou and what will children learn about the bayou?
Okay, he's going to be a little nervous about taking a trip. He's got Grandpa Ray has a grandson coming to visit him, and they're going to talk him into bringing Sasquatch Bigfoot back home to the bayou. And he's going to go to areas in southern Louisiana that tourists would go to, like New Orleans, the zoo, places like this. So,
How does he do that? 7 feet tall and all covered with hair and giant feet and all that.
oh, they're going to fly him back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
That
going to
sounds
come
great.
back. So
That
he's going
sounds
to come
great.
back with the youngest grandson, which is Silas.
Yeah.
So
Very cool. Well, when I was growing up, we saw a lot of TV shows with Robert Stack. Remember him? He talked very seriously. Tonight, sightings of Bigfoot in Selma, Oregon, and
Yes.
places like that. And they had these ghosty photographs or these blurry photographs of a giant that looked like Bigfoot. So I got to ask you, do you believe that there is a Bigfoot, could be a Bigfoot, or how do you explain these sightings?
It's kind of like a UFO. You never know. You know, maybe, maybe not. You just
Exactly.
don't know.
And I might have been Bigfoot in another life. I'm 6'6" and I wear size 16 shoes. So maybe I'm the real life Bigfoot. Who
Maybe,
knows?
maybe.
But I do think that it is possible that these type of creatures exist. The same with the creature in the Black Lagoon and the Loch Ness Monster and all of that stuff. They certainly keep kids entertained, and that's the point of your story, to entertain them. Is it also to educate them? What do you want kids to learn from your stories?
Yes, it's to educate on, like this one's more of an educational one where they're going to be going to different places in Louisiana that you would come to if you came here. So he's going to be going to a bayou. He's going to be going to some known areas, like
Wonderful.
Avery Island, where the Tabasco's made. So it's educational. It's the first one was based on loneliness. Grandpa Ray and Bigfoot sought each other out over loneliness. The next one will be about getting over the fear of travel and being accepted for being different.
Well, those are great lessons for children to learn. And in the first book, um, Grandpa and Bigfoot coming together out of loneliness is good too, because everybody does need a friend, right?
And sometime we all get
Yeah,
lonely. We all need a friend.
exactly. We are social creatures without a doubt. Have you envisioned this as a series on TV for children?
I thought about it. So it would be nice if it ever goes that way. That would
Yeah,
be exciting.
that'd be great. And you've done the hard work. You've created the stories. You and your dad have created the stories.
Yes.
And so, Hollywood, if you're listening, here's a series of books that would make a terrific children's TV series. Is this your first time writing? You mentioned you were an artist. Tell us a little bit about your career as a creator.
Okay. Yes, I'm a Louisiana artist. I paint. I do watercolors. I do acrylics. I do oils. I do a little bit of it all. I got a little bit of ADHD. I even paint porcelain. Yeah, I've always loved to create, to paint. I love English. Always did my best grades in English. So, it kind of all just fell together.
Great. Yeah, your creative art and your written work
Yeah,
have melded together for a great series of books. Now, I understand you're also a grandma.
yes. I'm a
And have
grad.
you been able to test these books on your grandchildren?
Yes, I have a 2-year-old grandchild, and we read him, and he loves to be read to.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And what's his name? We got to give him a shout out here.
Oh, his name's Silas.
Silas. Okay. So Silas, now is Silas scared about Bigfoot or what? What does Silas make of
No,
Bigfoot?
Silas likes Bigfoot. He's got the toy. He loves him.
Wonderful. And when you're making the illustrations for volume two, what medium or media will you use?
Watercolors.
Watercolors. Okay,
Yeah.
great. That sounds terrific. That sounds terrific. So you'll have the prototypes all ready to go if they decide to turn this into an animated series. Sticking to Bigfoot for now, or are you thinking about other things? Tell us what's going on in your creative mind.
Yes, I am thinking about other things. Like on the pond here behind me,
Hmm.
there's a stork that walks around. Not a stork, but an egret. And he
Uh-huh.
struts. And I'm thinking of putting him in a story. So,
Sounds good. Yeah,
yes.
I think you're fascinated by strange ambulators. That's what it is. Bigfoot walks kind of weird, and then egrets kind of walk like this as
The
well,
egret
right?
struts. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, wonderful, wonderful. That's my favorite part of going down south to see the egrets there. They still amaze me. I can't believe that they'll fly up to you and, walk, sit on top of your car or whatever it is. But that's my favorite part of going down south. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, this book is terrific, folks. It is called Grandpa Ray and Bigfoot Volume 1. It is a magical family adventure that brings imagination and heart together in the forests of Oregon and soon to the bayou as well. Terry, thank you so much for joining me here today.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time, your insight, and your wisdom. To the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford for the Global Book Network. So long for now.